Hey everyone. So I've been using HubSpot for about 7 years now, and I've mostly been using it at the professional tier or enterprise tier. But there are also a lot of tools in HubSpot that are actually available for free. But I've always wondered, is this really true? Is it really possible to create a marketing campaign using free tools with HubSpot? So today what I want to try and do is to set up a landing page in HubSpot using the free AI tools and the free landing page builder, and seeing how far we can get just using the free tools in HubSpot. I'll also be going through a little bit about ChatSpot as well, which is HubSpot's kind of ChatGPT tool, a little bit like ChatGPT, but it has a lot more that's related to marketing and sales and making the most of your HubSpot account. So today we'll be going through these things, and follow along and let me know if you have any questions or thoughts or issues with this, and would love to hear what you think about this as well. Okay, so let's jump in. So to test this out fully, I'm going to use an example company that I've started to work on called Social Mostly. And what this company does is it creates virtual experience kits for remote teams to help address the challenges of remote work, and to encourage teams to have sort of meaningful engagement, collaboration, morale boosting while they're in a virtual setting. So this is an idea and a concept, and we're just using this as an example in this process. So I've got my email address, socialmostly@gmail.com. So that's what we're going to use to register. And we're going to start by getting started with the campaign assistant. socialmostly@gmail.com. And I create my password. Have I used? Yes. You know which problems you want to solve with HubSpot? Yes. We are in technology and services. Owner. Social Mostly. Socialmostly.com. So now we've set up our account. We've set up a HubSpot account for free, and now we get access to the campaign assistant. I'm going to select and start working on landing page to start with, the landing page content. But we can also use this campaign assistant to set up marketing emails, Google ads, Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads. So all the content relating to these, we can use this AI campaign assistant. So what is our campaign about? Good description, And I'm going to say we are offering 20% discount over the winter period. So you can see here, this is explaining what the concept of virtual experience kits. So I'm going to say we sell these virtual experience kits, challenges of remote work. I'm going to just paste this here. Might have to cut it down a bit. Let's try this. So what do we want them to do? We want them to learn more. And we want it to be friendly. So let's go through this little help box. So we've got welcome to the campaign assistant. Content's been created and saved. So we've got the asset name at the top here. Create multiple variants by pressing generate. That's great. We can quickly copy the generated content in one simple click. You create a content published through landing page with HubSpot. Cool. Okay, so what we can see here is that the information about what we've just added in is on the left here, and then the content here is on the right. And so now we can create the free landing page. Let's try that. Awesome. I can just call this name here. And now we've got the content. So unlock team engagement with virtual experience kits for remote teams. Elevate your remote team's collaboration morale with our unique kits. Interactive team building. This is excellent. And they've got the special winter discount here, and learn more. Cool. So all of these sections in HubSpot, landing pages and websites, you can always edit. It's a no-code editor. So you can basically just click for this particular theme, this template. you can click and edit the text directly, each of the sections. You can also click the sort of the background area and change sort of the colors, gradients. You can adjust the alignment, spacing. I'll do another video to go through this in more detail. It's pretty self-explanatory though. You can see all the features here. We can change the font like this. I'm going to make this a stronger font, let's say. You got these fonts here, but we can also add other fonts as well. But for the sake of ease for this particular one, I'm just going to keep it simple and we'll just leave it the way it is. Actually, while we're here, another cool feature of all the sections, pretty much every section in HubSpot where you're adding in content, such as landing pages or social media posts, etc. You've got this little option here. If you ever see this little circle or this little kind of star shape, this is the AI. And we can also easily change the way this works. So let's say we wanted to change the tone of this and make it more educational. Well, let's see. It says unlock team engagement with virtual experience kits for remote teams. Let's make it more heartfelt. And so it'll work on suggesting something. Boost team collaboration with virtual experience kits for remote teams. Okay, well, pretty similar anyway. Cool. And let's leave it with the Georgia font. Fix that up. Okay. And so we can see all this content we've got here. If we go to preview, we can see how it would look on the page. The challenge is we don't have anywhere for it to go to. And we also don't have any images here. So we can't really finish this without fixing those elements. So I'm gonna add in an image as well. So let's jump over to ChatSpot.ai. And ChatSpot.ai has a lot of features, and I'm going to go into this in another video in more detail. But for today, I'm just going to show you the image part of things. Still in beta. And so we want to create an image. Let's check this out. Create an image of a picnic kit, computers, electronics. Let me try that again. Create this. Oh, it still worked it out. Not bad. Picnic basket, we'll say. Cool. So this looks pretty good. Okay, we've saved that. So here's the image we've got. And we can drop that in here. Let's open this first. Grab the image, drag it here. It's always good to add alt text. Name the image something you want to, you want it to show. It can make it easier for people that won't show the images on their screen, or they can't see the images. So it's very good for accessibility as well to have alt text. I'm going to change the image to the name of the image as well, just in case, people save it or it loads on someone's computer. So we'll call it Picnic with Computers. And it's also good to name images in such a way that you can find them later as well when you're searching in HubSpot. Drop that in like so. Now we've got our image. We can easily find the image as well if we wanted to add it later, let's say on another page. It saves in HubSpot, so we can literally just do it like this if we want to. Obviously pretty boring. Like so, we can change this down here. Social mostly. Change the year. Let's go back. Let's ask for another option of a picnic basket. Okay. Cool. So let's download this. And we can also drop it in. Let's put that as the first image. Replace that. Let's pull that down. Let's hit the details, and we can change this to cartoon image of picnic computer. Cool. So now we've got this. I'll do one more and I'll just ask it, come up with a cool image symbolizing special winter discount. Okay, let's go with that. So let's jump back in here, replace, grab the image, hit the details, snowy house. Now we're all set. So obviously we're still missing a few big pieces where we don't have a link. We haven't updated the social media links either, but you can see hopefully the general example here of using this platform to build, using the AI to basically create the template, the starting point for your landing page. And then it's much easier to just edit and fix rather than starting from a blank piece of paper. Also saves you a lot of time. You don't have to copy paste over from ChatGPT. I mean, you can always go to another tool and pull in like we have for the images, but this can just be a nice quick way to build out a page. And you can see this is all free so far as well. So let's finalize the publishing of this. Oops, we should go here to settings. And then we need a page title. I'm going to pull this in as the page title. Like this. We've got the URL. It's a free, we can't add our own domain because, actually let me check if we can. Cool, so we can add our own domain. Even with a free account, it looks like. Let's try. There we go. Cool, so we can add these details in. And so I'll come back to this later. And then let's go back to the page. So for now, the page will have this URL. And we can add these other details if we need to, including a featured image. And let's have a look. Let's publish. If you want to go ahead and share this landing page, then it's online now and it's available. You can share this link. It's not the nicest URL, but it does the trick. If you want to send a link to someone and you want them to be able to see the content, it's all here. And you can come back very easily in HubSpot, make changes if you need to. And amazingly, this is a free tool. The only downside is this text at the bottom here, which for a free platform is probably not too bad to have. So to summarize, we used the free campaign assistant, and then that helped us create the landing page that we've worked on, and then we pulled the images using ChatSpot.ai. So all of this at the moment is free, and so I suggest you feel free to check it out and let me know what your thoughts are, if you've tried it, if you have any questions about anything that I've done today. And I'm hoping to do a few more videos like this to see how much we can do with free accounts. Thanks for watching, and look forward to see you in the next video. Cheers.